Hello and welcome to the Hespect MMA podcast, where we cover MMA's hottest headlines, fight card bouts, fighter drama, discuss fight predictions, media giants, and basically all things MMA related. Made by fans, for the fans. This is your host, Hespectful Keith, and I'd love for you to come and join me here, often visited by special guest and best friend of mine, codenamed Throb Lowe, as we share our memories, takes, and opinions on the frequently changing landscape that is MMA. Now, without further ado, let's MMA and chill. Bow.
Yo. Good to go.
Finally, here we go.
Hopefully. Rubber match.
So, yeah, what do you think? Should we just start again from where we were? I think we were. Yeah, let's just continue.
Yeah.
We were talking about Eddie Alvarez, man. I was saying it's kind of like BS that like Mighty Mouse can get need like that on the ground, but then Eddie, listen, I'm not a pro fighter. I'm not saying I'm a tough guy, but those shots he landed and the way that Yuri reacted, like, come on.
Yeah.
Man. Come on.
Yeah, I was really surprised when I heard Eddie say he got wheeled out on a stretcher.
Was there any other update on it, or?
No, I haven't seen anything. I mean, there might have been.
Yeah, I should look into it.
Yeah.
Before I sitting
I
on that side of the fence.
Haven't looked at it either, but I mean, it was arguable. I didn't hear. Obviously, we're not in the cage with them, so I didn't hear a verbal warning. I'm sure he gave one. I'm pretty sure he did, actually.
Yeah, they did interview. I forgot who conducted the interview, but they did interview the CEO or the owner, Chetri Sichudong or whatever. I don't even know how to. He said that the ref gave him multiple warnings. That's why that compared to Mighty Mouse, because that strike was illegal. But I mean, if you're gonna knee him in the face while he's grounded, you can't hammer fist him in the side of the neck when you got his back.
Yeah. I don't know. It was weird. Apparently, I don't know what the appeal process is like over there in one, but that's apparently what Eddie wants to do. I imagine they won't change anything because if he did in fact get multiple warnings, I mean it's hard to argue with that.
Yeah, I know.
It's like the difference between what was it, Sterling and Jan versus what was the other knee? Where someone got disqualified shortly after.
I can only think for some reason Leon Edwards poking Bilal Muhammad in the eye.
Yeah.
There was another knee DQ.
That was I forget which one the knee was, but that's another fight that people are calling the difference is warnings ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a big difference if you're doing something and then you get told not to, then you keep doing it.
Mm-hmm. And eye pokes, man, they're probably the worst thing. Like they're so lax on it still.
Yeah, I mean,
people are still poking.
You know what the problem is? Is that the person or whatever owns the properties to the the Bellator style gloves where it's like a fixed glove with like an overlap on the fingers. That way you pretty much can't open your fingers all the way, like spread them.
Yeah, you're forced to make a curved fist.
Yeah, instead of it's like you're basically like wearing mittens, kind of like you can't spread your fingers, or there's like the fingertips are a little bit blocked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently I read that I forget what the name of the person was, but someone owns the what's it called, the patent on those gloves, and because the UFC or they're not allowing the UFC to buy the rights to the patent overall. The UFC won't adopt them unless they own them.
Yeah, I think I remember we talked about it before. It was like one of the more famous coaches that like designed a really good glove that Dana White liked.
Yeah.
But nothing's happening. They still have the same glove from UFC 1, man.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Really
it's causing problems.
Yeah, the fighters, they complain about the stitching. Like if you just graze someone, like the stitching can easily cut them. Which is a huge problem.
They're really like tight outward stitching, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I remember seeing the one punch that just scratched just above the outside of the eyebrow, and it literally looked like their skin looked like water splashing in slow motion.
Oh shit, eh?
It was so quick, just a light touch, and then he ended up having, I forget which fight it was and which replay, but yeah, he ended up having a huge cut right above his eye.
That's bad, man. Yeah, one of the more famous ones is when Vitor Belfort he punched Randy Couture and it grazed his eye, the stitching.
Yeah,
and it made a bad cut, and then they called it off as a TKO win for Vitor. He got the light heavyweight title, I believe, or the heavyweight one.
Yeah. I mean, the gloves are definitely another issue, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sucks. Hopefully they change it, man, because it's really sad to know that you guys have not evolved in terms of the glove.
Yeah, the hardware, right? Like obviously they had their own, choice in what they wear, sponsors, things like that, and then it went to Reebok, and now it's Venom. But what, 20 some years later, they're still using the same gloves.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of dudes and ladies, they're
Yeah,
breaking their hands in those kind of gloves. Like there's gloves with the coach, I can't remember his name now, but the one we were talking about, he has special foam that absorbs the shock of impacts, right? So then you have less bones breaking. Still the same impact, but less damage to the body in terms of like bones and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, obviously your head is the most valuable thing you want to protect in a fight, but the hand is like what, 30, 40 some little tiny bones.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna break before. Yeah, they're gonna break before your skull does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vitor Belfort. He broke his hands like 8 times in the UFC.
Yeah,
turned into a kicking guy.
Yeah,
that worked out for him. But I mean, not everyone could be Vitor Belfort.
No, definitely.
Especially with the lack
Tyron
of
Woodley
TRT
too, right?
Yeah, Tyron.
He always kept breaking his hand or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just whipping it out there. The hand's not made to withstand that kind of force.
Yeah, the way he throws it. Holy fuck, just veiny overhands.
Yeah.
What about Christian Lee? Did you get to happen to see his fight with Timothy Natsiukin?
The replay was only like a minute, right? I saw the replay, but not the actual fight.
Okay.
I mean, that is the actual fight. But
yeah, the fight was like about a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian Lee, man, he's streaking over there in the East, man.
I mean, that whole Lee family, they're like the front runners for I guess the push for new talent, younger talent.
Yeah, there's that fighting family out East, man.
Yeah, exactly. What's it called? I forget. Victoria Lee.
I think that's the younger sister.
Yeah, the new one, who just made her debut, right?
Mm-hmm. She also got a fast finish.
Yeah, and her older sister, I forget the name again, but she's
I think Angela.
Angela Lee. Yeah, she's a champion already. I think 115, 125, maybe.
Yeah, she's been posting a lot of pictures of her kid, so I think she's just enjoying that now.
Yeah, just living life.
But yeah, shout out to the Lee family.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Yuri, the one that Eddie got disqualified to, Christian Lee, that was his last win before Timothy. So yeah, man, it's good, man. I really should take some time and watch his stuff. I hear he's like an Asian Khabib.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a few fights, not enough to understand that joke fully.
Yeah. He's obviously not like undefeated, and he's obviously not.
Yeah.
But he's that guy that likes to ground and pound, take it down, try and do a submission or whatever.
Yeah.
He likes to grind.
Yeah.
But yeah, good for him. And,
yeah, definitely.
Did you happen to see this guy's getting a lot of buzz around him, the Muay Thai guy, Rod Tang?
No, I didn't see that one.
No, yeah. Apparently he's like a tank of a man. If you hit him, he gets more angry and he comes harder. It's kind of like a boss fight, man. He doesn't feel damage.
He's young Chris Lieben.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he recently fought. I forgot his opponent, but yeah, he's just getting a rep for being that guy. Like, no matter the longer the fight goes, the harder it goes, and when you hit him, he just gets more angry.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
so,
I love how
okay.
whenever I'm able to catch a one card, I've been liking I saw the first two on TNT,
Mhm.
the breakout into North America. I don't think it went as well as it could have, but I'm enjoying being able to watch cards without them starting at 3 or 4 a.m.
Yeah, I'm surprised they convinced their fighters to what was that? You got to fight in like 4 a.m. or something.
Yeah, the jet lag.
Yeah, no kidding. Just like, God damn, now I got to go do this for the Western
Yeah,
audience.
you got to spend a few weeks waking up at 2:30 just to get used to it.
Mm-hmm. I guess so. I mean, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah, any of those names, check those out, people. There's some
Yeah,
good fights that just passed over. If you didn't see, if you're mostly a UFC person,
yeah,
because we cover
definitely.
mostly UFC, but we're always watching all over.
Yeah, yeah, I always love watching one fights. There was a while there before COVID hit that whenever they had a card, I would get to work, and it would literally be at the co-main and main event right when I started my shift. So I just kind of put my phone on my workstation there and whatever, and I just kind of watch the card while I'm working.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. For me, I just I can only do audio, but I wish I could do that. Pretty
Yeah.
envious. Yeah, man. All right, so let's take a few steps back now to the bottom of that UFC 260 main card. Oh my God, I boy, Stevie. But before we get there, yeah. So yeah, like I said, just gonna gloss over this stuff. Kind of a rhythm change
Yeah.
from the usual. But yeah, lightweight 155 before we get into that rhythm. Jamie Malarkey, that was we voted against him or we predicted against him, and he just we did recognize that he had punching power, right?
Yeah.
And he just he just came with common worthy. He's
Yeah.
like, I gotta save my career real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, you intro to the UFC with 2 losses. you gotta do something, and he did it.
Yeah, man, good for him. It was a good KO, and we were doing underdog of the week and fastest finisher for a while.
Yeah.
None of that today, but just so everyone knows, he would have got both those awards.
Yeah, he definitely would have.
Yeah, so he was the biggest underdog on the card, and he got the fastest finish, less than a minute. So congrats to you, Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then following that, Miranda Maverick beats our fellow Canuck, Jillian Robertson. Hard fight to watch.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Mm.
Just
Yeah, despite the support I had for her, I was, Miranda Maverick. She does have a little bit of buzz behind her, and I was kind of like, in terms of a pick,
Yeah, you don't want to lean too much into the hype.
Yeah, so I'll do his spec to Jillian, but I was thinking Miranda had a little bit of an edge over her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it doesn't come as a surprise. Now she's ranked 15. She's on the scoreboard below Macy Baba.
Oh yeah, they have a fight upcoming. Maverick
Are they
and
fighting
Barber?
each other?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's not
there
for
you
a month or two or something like that, but I remember seeing that.
go. Okay, nice. Well, there you go. Some rumblings there, I believe. The hell.
Yeah, quick turnaround.
What are they, flyweight? I think they're flyweight.
Yeah.
Right? Let me double check there.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, flyweight. There you go. So there you go. In terms of flyweight, can't wait till we talk about Valentina and Andrade there.
Yeah, definitely something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, good shit. But yeah, after that, bantamweight, Sean O'Malley does his work on Thomas Almeida.
Man, that was painful, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Almeida, and O'Malley's obviously good, but I don't like him.
Yeah, I know. It's
every minute that passed, I just kept thinking, this doesn't look good. this doesn't look good. This didn't look as good as it did a second ago.
Yeah, he worked him, man. He worked him. Just Almeida just couldn't handle the dynamic nature of O'Malley. But that first round where he knocked him down, a lot of people were like, "Oh, he tried to do the walk-off KO," and Mark Smith was like, "I ain't having that. You finish that boy." Yeah, apparently, like, I don't know if you've seen any interviews after, but he's like, no, I wasn't walking off because I thought it was finished. He's like, I had knocked him down with my left hand, and I had just printed all these and another right hand from Sugarland t-shirts. So he walked off to let him back up. That was his intention, and then, in the third round.
Okay, I don't like him even more now. What a prick. I mean, he's just not. I don't know. He's trying to be the bad boy.
Yeah. So is it kind of like the situation with CM Punk when he
the bolo punches?
Wait, was Michael? He fought Michael Jackson, the photographer.
Oh,
and
really?
Like everyone was like,
"Oh, is that his name?"
Yeah, his name was Michael Jackson.
Oh, damn! I didn't. Why didn't I notice?
Yeah, it's hilarious. But people were like saying like, and even he said after the fight, like I didn't want to finish him. Like I could have probably gone harder, but I didn't just because like this guy has a family to go home to, which is nice. But it's like you're supposed to be in there to fight as hard as you can, and you fight to finish. It's not don't play with your food here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I didn't like that either. I definitely wasn't a fan of that fight. There's probably a reason why he hasn't fought again. At least not in the UFC. Has he?
For
guy who fought CM Punk.
Oh yeah. I think he got a couple more fights after that, but nothing on a headliner level.
Oh, Mike Jackson.
Yeah, Mike Jackson. There you go.
No, he hasn't fought yet.
Oh, since the CM fight?
Yeah, Phil Brooks was his last fight, 2018.
Holy fuck. Well, there you go.
Maybe he got such a bad rep for doing that. He just gave up. Didn't like the feedback.
Oh yeah, Dana was furious.
Didn't like the environment.
Yeah, I don't remember any quotes, but Dana was furious.
Yeah,
he was like that was just a stupid fight, and he regretted making it.
Yeah, I imagine that's why he never got another UFC fight. And then maybe just like getting cut like that, and the bad like fan reaction, social media, how they like to pile on. Maybe he just bounced out.
Yeah. So personally, don't play with your food, man. If you got him, you got him.
Yeah, exactly.
There's people that like it, and Silva was really good at that. He was really good at keeping it exciting while playing with his food. So
yeah, but I think that's a little different, right? Because Silva, it was like a mind game. But as far as Sean O'Malley, letting a guy stand back up just because you want more highlight reel footage, that's just a dick move, right? That's disrespectful. Yeah. That's unsportsmanship-like.
Yeah, and for Silva, when he did it, he put himself like in danger actively.
Yeah, it was more of like a defensive play. It was a mind game, right? It was a draw. That way he could attack. It was like strategy in the fight. This is entirely different what O'Malley did and what Jackson did.
Yeah. So, pick your poison, I guess. But
yeah, I mean, Sean O'Malley, he's going to get attention because he is a phenomenal fighter, right? He just happens to be a douche.
Yeah, very polarizing kind of guy.
And, I mean,
those are necessary.
It's like Connor, man. I like to talk a lot of smack about him, but I look forward to his fights just as much as anyone else. And whenever Sean O'Malley is on the card, that's another thing to look forward to, even though I don't like him personally.
Yeah, for sure. That's good. Yeah, and then moving on from that, the match after that, poor Tyron Woodley, man.
Oh man, shit was going really well until it wasn't.
Yeah, man. I think he just picked the wrong guy to get aggressive with.
Yeah.
Vicente Luque, you don't get aggressive with that kind of guy, man, because he's kind of like Dustin Poirier, not in terms of skill level, but you're just not gonna beat him in a tough guy competition.
I mean, I don't know if it's Tyron's just passing his prime. He can't spring that fast, or maybe he's 39 years old, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I was thinking. He beat Darren Till, Stephen Thompson, and Robbie Lawler. Those aren't guys you want to get aggressive with, right?
That's true. But are they as tough as Luque in terms of the chin? Because Luque has a hell of a chin.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I guess, I thought he was going to do exactly what he actually did. I thought it was 3 rounds. I thought he'd be able to maintain it and at least work in some grappling and things like that. But I don't know, man. I think age might be getting into to him.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want
Mix
to
of
say he's done. I don't want to say he's done, but I mean,
hell no.
when you're near 40 years old, you're obviously not the physical athlete you were when you were 30.
He's trying to get that YouTube money right now.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, if Tyron.
Oh shit! Did it disconnected again? Damn it! All right, so I've been so curious, man. What the hell were you gonna say about Tyron Woodley in terms of Vicente Luque? I think I don't know. Once I stitch this together and we listen to the podcast, it's gonna sound hilarious. It's gonna be all over the place.
Yeah, cutouts for the first half hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Well, I was saying, yeah, I think as far as the Luque fight, we kind of just, it sucks, right?
Yeah.
But then we went on to see, him and Jake Paul or whatever. Remember how he was quiet in the locker room and his buddy had to talk for him or whatever?
Yeah, that's the guy he wants to fight. He wants to fight his buddy because his buddy was talking so much smack.
Oh, he wants to fight his buddy, not Paul.
Yeah, some kind of J Love guy.
Oh, either way,
Jay
I mean,
Leon.
Did you see that? I think you did. You liked one of those posts where Tyron parted ways with the UFC?
Yeah, I just looked at my phone. I was like, oh, shit. There you go.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere. But, I mean, Bellator, PFL, maybe he can get a boxing fight with one of these kids, get an $8 million payday.
And then just ride off into the sunset.
Yeah, I mean, he went out swinging with that last fight at least, right? No one can take his aggression away from him in the Luque fight.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Luque.
Yeah. Yeah, just the wrong guy. I think the wrong guy. He picked the wrong guy to do that to. Maybe if he picked someone else.
Yeah, I was thinking he might have had the power because his aggression was working, right? Until it wasn't.
Luque's a thick dude, man. Like thick for welterweight.
Yeah.
Got a big head too. But yeah, man. So we'll see where Tyron goes. Maybe the PFL or Bellator, since Corey Anderson has been talking about like the pay there.
Yeah, that's a big thing. I mean, 15 fights in the UFC, 2 fights in Bellator, and he's already made twice the career total.
Yeah, that's wow.
Crazy.
That's a big gap.
I remember Rory and Bader are two that I remember being open about how much it was. Bader said UFC pays more directly than Bellator, but because of personal sponsorships, the entire night he's taking home like 3-4 times as much.
Yeah, those sponsors, man. That was the moneymaker back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's ridiculous that they specifically took that exactly away, right?
Yeah, man.
Like, you could still have a giant Venom or Reebok logo all over the place and maybe give the fighters, X amount of space right on certain areas.
Yeah, man.
Right? I don't know. I don't get it.
It's a monopoly. They're taking advantage of the hungry people who just want to do it for the legacy.
Yeah. And because it's based out of the US, right? It's the leading MMA promotion in the world, basically.
Yeah.
And it is the highest skill cap, right?
Yeah,
in the West?
For sure. But there's people like popping out, right? And then it's like,
that's what I mean with the crossroads or the crossovers between the West and the East happening so much more often in the last few years. There's a lot of big statements considering Eddie and Sage aren't doing too well over there, and one is making a big debut, 4 cards in a row.
Dude, I want to see
crossovers going to keep happening.
I want to see Pitbull crossover, man. I want to see some crossover fights in the featherweight division with Pitbull.
Yeah, I'm glad Chandler came over.
Yeah, that's good too. And I'd like to see that guy. Like, he's serious, and that'd be a good crossover.
Yeah, I definitely think he'd fit in nicely.
Yeah. So if I could quickly say sorry. You can go ahead.
I was gonna say him versus because he's the 145-55 Bellator, right?
Yeah, double champ.
Yeah, I don't know about him beating Max.
Yeah,
because
that's what I want
the
to
big.
see.
I mean, Volkanovski too. I mean, he obviously held his own against Max twice.
Yeah, I kind of like
But I mean, no
they're kind
sparring
of up
Max. He
there.
seems new sparring Max seems hungry.
Yeah,
No sparring Max. I mean,
no sparring Max, man. Yeah, he's hungrier. He's ready to fight.
yeah,
Yeah, I'd like to see that. But yeah, what I was gonna say is just to anyone listening, the reason why I was so messy earlier is because we've done this over like 2-3 days.
yeah.
Technical difficulties and stuff, people. But yeah, there you go. Jumping around here. Back to the main event though of that card, Francis Ngannou knocking out Stipe, yo. That was
Oh
I
damn.
mean, it's like you saw it coming, but it's like you also saw it going the other way, like
Yeah,
more definitively, and then that just happened.
yeah, yeah. It's a tough one to swallow.
Yeah,
But
Stipe, he hit
y-
Francis with that kind of like counter left like he did with Werdum.
yeah,
Only it didn't flatline Francis the way it did Werdum, and then
yeah,
that follow up punch he tried to land, and Francis was there. He got there first.
yeah, yeah. He definitely, did everything right. And I mean, I think the lack of weight, like, I mean, there was like a 30-pound difference, 31 pounds, I think it was.
Yeah, it was the
I think
lightest
that
he
could
ever
have
competed.
had an effect. Yeah, I think that may have had an effect because if he would come in maybe 245 like he usually does, I mean, that's a lot more power, right?
A lot more weight to take the punch. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe just a game of inches, right? They say so often.
yeah. A little too
But
much, a little too, or a little not enough.
mhm, there you go. Plus the wars that he's been through. Stipe already had that first fight with
Yeah.
Francis, so who knows?
Well, I don't know. He's already put his legacy out there. I feel like don't people don't take Francis, or not Francis, sorry, Stipe as seriously as like a legitimate champion compared to I guess some of the other heavyweight all-time greats, just because he's prioritizes his firefighting just as much as his regular fighting or
Hmm.
UFC fighting. So
Hmm.
people kind of think like, or that's kind of the feel I get about it, and at least. Like I feel like he's a front runner for heavyweight greatest of all time, right? Obviously, everyone loses at some point, or I guess everyone but Khabib loses at some point.
Yeah, I don't
But
know
yeah,
what
as
it
far
is
as his
either.
accomplishments, the opposition, I mean, he's definitely up there. He's top 1, 2, 3 names, maybe.
Yeah, I got the word Doom KO and JDS, um, Alistair over. Yeah, man, just you got all
Yeah,
the
I
big
mean, he's got
names.
yeah, every name you could want in the last 10 years. He's basically got them, right?
Hmm. I don't know, man.
He's avenged both of his losses, 2 losses at least.
Yeah, the saying is, it's like I hate to say this. I didn't say this. Most people say this. It's because it's hard to understand him. Like the way he talks, it's like a jumble of like slurred speech. No offense
Yeah,
to Steve.
yeah.
Yeah, hard to
Sounds
connect
like a
with him.
lawnmower.
Oh my fuck, man. Anyway, so sad for him. Francis probably, or they're trying to get the Jones fight together. That doesn't seem like it. Derek Lewis is probably
Yeah,
gonna be the
that's my
next guy,
boy.
man. There you go. You got Derek Lewis, eh?
Yeah, 100%. Derek Lewis is gonna knock that dude out.
I think so too.
Hopefully.
He's a lot more fearless. Like he's willing to go in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's willing to take the risks, and he has just as much height and reaches and power as Francis. And DC made a good point, right? This fight, he definitely did everything right,
Hmm.
Francis. But if
Patient
you look at his
Francis.
Yeah, if you look at his Rosenstruck fight, DC broke down the 1 minute fight, and he basically, pointed out that Francis did everything wrong that you could possibly do in a 1 minute fight. and the only reason he won is because of how massively powerful his hands are, right? At
Yeah,
some
man.
point, with like the 6 wild, off balance, swinging, sweeping strikes, one of them landed, and that was it.
Yeah.
That's all he needed. He,
Yeah.
he was talking about how he's like he's sending this one from way outside, and then this one from way outside, and he swung so hard and missed. Now his legs are twisted on opposite sides, but he's just
Yeah.
gonna keep punching. He did
It's such a
everything
funny
wrong, but he
highlight.
powered through it. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I
Like
think I just think that's hilarious.
yeah, he chased him like halfway across the cage, and then he just ended up at
Yeah,
the wall of the cage, and then
yeah,
holy fuck, yeah, that's a funny highlight. You can just see him like powering forward, just throwing the bombs.
yeah, yeah. I don't know which. You never know which version of themselves are going to show up, right? If that giant winging punches Ngannou shows up, he could easily get knocked out by Lewis.
Yeah. Lewis, like I think the difference between him and all the other heavyweights when it comes to Francis is like he's not gonna be afraid of the power.
Yeah, the power. Yeah, because I mean,
Yeah.
you're
Lewis
also
don't give a
what? They're
fuck.
both 6'3", 6'4", give or take. They got the same reach, the same power, the same basic strategy.
Yeah. Holy fuck, I can't
Uh,
wait for that one. Yo,
yeah,
screw
that's
John.
yeah. I mean, John wants 30 million guaranteed. I mean, like I was looking up earlier, John Jones is not the pay-per-view seller he thinks he is.
Yo, they
If you look
offered
at
him
the
10, yo.
highest, if you that's a lot of money. You should have took that.
I know.
I mean, if
For
you
an
look at the
MMA
top
fighter.
selling pay-per-views of all time,
Yeah.
I mean, John's name doesn't come up until the mid-20s, and
Oh,
that's 2 cards shared with DC. And then his next
yeah.
one is Gustafsson in like the mid-30s.
He needed those rivalries too. It wasn't him. It wasn't just like
Yeah,
Ronda
it was the
Rousey or
rivalry
Conor
and the
McGregor
story and things. Yeah, I mean, like you look at the top 10, and like 8 or 9 of them are Connor's pay-per-views since he won the
yeah.
featherweight title.
Or GSP.
And then you look at like the next 10 after that. Yeah, it's basically like the GSP, Inter, Rousey, Lesnar era, right?
Yeah, fucking Lesnar, man. See? Just that single
Yeah,
presence. It doesn't matter who's on the other
yeah.
side at that point.
Well, 4 fights? No, 6 fights, and he won and defended the belt.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Brock Lesnar, for getting us into MMA. Well, for me, it was Brock.
Yeah, it absolutely was. I remember I was around like UFC 90, and I forget who I was talking to. I think it might have been Matthew or Bebop or something, but yeah, they were telling me, yeah, Brock Lesnar's fighting this weekend, and I was looking at them. I was like, well, what are the odds someone else has the name Brock Lesnar?
Yeah,
Because I
exactly.
didn't think that Brock Lesnar would cross over into MMA, right?
Yeah, it's like,
And
oh,
then
he's
they're like,
getting in
no,
a
it's literally
real
Brock
fight.
Lesnar. Yeah, he's like a real fight. I was like, oh shit, I'm down.
Yeah, I want to see this. Like, he's just a pro wrestler.
Yeah, and yeah, that's what I was
Predetermined
thinking. And
shit.
then I saw it, and then the next few fights, his what 99 and 100 or whatever card it was when he fought Mir, I think.
Yeah, got that revenge
Yeah, it was around.
match.
Yeah,
God, that was
yeah, it
so
was
brutal.
around UFC 95 to a. No, I think it was literally around UFC 98, 99, and 100
It might have
when
been
we
100.
started, actually getting together specifically on Saturdays to watch the UFC card.
Yeah, good shit,
Yeah,
man.
that's around the time I really got into it.
Good shit. Thank you, Brock.
Yeah, thank you, Brock Lesnar.
All right, so entering into our different waters here, because the volume of the shit that we're gonna go from pay-per-view to pay-per-view. Got to talk about the cards in between too, because
Yeah,
just the big movers.
yeah.
But yeah, just discussing what's important. You know, Spect MMA. We're just gonna talk about the
Gloss
hottest
over a lot
topics.
of it.
That's
Yeah,
it's what it is. It's what it is, and that's what people want to know. So yeah,
yeah,
let's do it. The next thing card UFC on ABC 2. Martin Vittori, right? And then
yeah,
Kevin Holland popping in again. That guy, man.
yeah.
But
Quick
he
turnaround.
said he regrets it. He said he regrets it.
Yeah, I mean it. I'm not sure why he took it in the first place.
Yeah. Well, he said like in an interview they ring the phone, I pick it up and I answer. But yeah, turned out that way.
I guess so. Yeah, I mean,
You see that tweet where it's like,
as long as. Oh, what?
sorry.
Which tweet?
Yeah, that tweet where it says Kevin Holland just ship him off to Dagestan for like a month. get his wrestling up. And he was like, if Khabib will take me.
Oh man, that'd be a hell of a lesson to learn, man.
Yeah. Well, they'll be there at AKA, so
that's yeah. I mean, if that's definitely the hole in his game, right? He's fought two high level opponents back to back, lost both by unanimous decision because of the grappling. It's clear as day what he needs to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's just got to keep the fight standing.
Yeah. And as for Vettori, did you hear, man? He might get the fight before fucking Whitaker, man.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Man. Fucking shit. What did Bobby do? What did Bobby do?
Like who did he piss off? Like I've never heard anything bad between Robert Whitaker and Dana White or Sean Shelby or any of those other high level guys, right?
Yeah. So officially,
like you win and defend the title, lose once, bounce back against 3 top 5 opponents, and you lose the title fight to a guy who hasn't fought a top 5 opponent yet.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous.
Gets the shot, yeah. But the reasoning apparently is because Vettori is going to be ready faster. Rob said that he needed more time, and Izzy wants to fight in June. So it's like, well, why can't like Bobby deserves it? Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, man.
It sucks, but I mean, as far as scheduling goes, that is, a more valid reason than some of the other ridiculous reasons they've given.
That's true.
Like, I mean, honestly, this weekend, tomorrow, I could not care less if Usman and Masvidal fall off the card because of whatever reason.
Yeah.
I literally just don't care at all about that fight.
It's just going to be the same thing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, man, did you see Angela Hill's post about it? Like, her breakdown?
Which one? No.
Oh, man, I'll tag you in it later, man. She basically, she's like, Kamaru's main tool in this fight will probably be foot stomps. And then she's, like, doing shit like he's going to fake for the takedown and then jump for the flying knee and then land into a foot stomp. Like, it's...
Goddamn foot stomps.
Yeah, man, I'll tag you in it. Sorry, you were gonna say?
Oh no, I don't know. What were we saying? What were we saying a second ago?
I don't know. You were saying you don't care about Usman Masvidal. Same shit.
Oh yeah. Well, how did we get to that though? We were talking about Israel and Whitaker, right? I just totally brain fart.
Yeah. Well,
anyway,
sometimes we just shoot the shit and it just goes left and right out of nowhere. Remember the Ottman thing? We just had the whole thing about Ottman and potatoes.
Yeah, the bag of potatoes. God damn. Well, anyway, I don't know how we got from Whitaker and everything to Masvidal, but yeah, I don't care about that fight.
Yeah.
I really want to see both the women's 115, 125 titles though.
Oh yeah, man,
those are definitely the ones to watch.
Those aren't main events, but fucking
I mean,
needle movers.
They probably just couldn't pick which one was more badass. And they're like 170. Yeah, 170. That's the UFC division. That's their favorite division.
Fuck, man. But yeah, we'll discuss those soon. Super excited.
Yeah, I think what I was thinking. I think what I was thinking with jumping from middleweight to welterweight there was, I'm completely fine if Marvin Vettori and Adesanya schedule and then something falls out and Whitaker replaces them and they reschedule it for like a month later.
Oh, right. Compared to the main
event.
Like
I don't want anyone to obviously get injured and be out for 6 months or anything, but by any means, I want Whitaker to get that title shot.
Yeah, I know. I get it. The title needs to move, and Vettori's there.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Bobby says he doesn't have enough time. Then fine, I guess. Keep going, right?
Yeah.
I know you're talking about injuries.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about. As far as reasons, to jump over a worthy contender, an actual scheduling thing, right? That does make sense.
Yeah. No, for sure. I don't contest it. It's just Bobby deserves
it sucks.
but whatever.
Yeah.
Bobby's next in line, people. Come on, let's go. By the end of the year.
Yeah. You're fighting for 2 title shots from now.
I know. Just has to wait.
That's basically it.
It's got to happen before December.
He'll get a shot. I guarantee. As long as his next shot is the title, I'm okay with that.
For sure. Give it to him, Dana.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were talking about injuries. In terms of that, where does Darren Till go now? He's in purgatory. I'm so sad. I was so ready for him to advance. I thought he was gonna beat Vittori.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks. He came in, they threw him to the wolves, and he had that a little while there where it didn't seem like he was taking it entirely seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he seems focused and everything now, and I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. I just want him to fight again, right? It's like Nate Diaz. Put the phone down and sign the contract sometime.
Yeah, he's gonna have to fight down the ladder again, I think. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he gets on the board, right? Get his name back in people's memories.
Mm-hmm. For sure, and I hope it's soon. Collarbone injury. I don't know how severe that is, but sounds pretty painful.
Yeah, I mean, probably can't move much of one side of your entire upper body without moving your collarbone, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't know shit.
No.
All right then.
Nope.
So
Okay.
another
So
hot
what's
topic
next?
out of that card is that BJJ wizard, right? Mackenzie Dern. The fellas love Mackenzie.
Oh yeah.
She subbed Mrs. Nunes, Nina Ansaroff, in the first round. How'd you like her performance, Mackenzie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was on the
I don't
same
remember
card.
that.
Oh shit, you don't remember that?
No, are you sure it was Nina Ansaroff? It says here it was Nina Nunes.
No, yeah, that's Nunes' wife. It's just
Oh,
sometimes she puts out.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're married. The name changed, right?
Yeah. I don't know. It's written
Yeah,
different
I
here and
literally just
there.
brain farted again.
Yeah.
I got brain gas.
Yeah, but yeah, she's been getting her striking up. She posts some of her work. It's looking a little sharper, but again, flyweight, right? You got the 3 queens there. I don't know. What do you think? How many more years do you think she needs? I mean, she's right there though, but so it's like it's a weird spot.
Yeah. I mean, the belt could be changing, and the focus could be on Jessica soon, right?
Sure, Jessica's a time bomb, man. You don't know.
Yeah.
You never know.
I mean, when she got Chukagian with the body shot, oh man, I literally like gasped for air while sitting on my couch.
Isn't it crazy to know
She just
a 125-pound chick can do that? Just like drop someone with a body shot. I'll do Hespect, as a dude who doesn't fight.
That's
all right, she could probably kick my ass.
Power.
Dude,
I think.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I would absolutely crumple to a shot like that.
Yo, man, I'm starting to get fat, man. I went from 145 to 155 now.
Oh man,
she could still probably
you're gonna look like
ass.
BJ Penn at heavyweight soon.
Oh fuck! Don't say it. Yola Machida at heavyweight. Oh man.
Yeah, I went from 170, 75 like last year to like 190 now.
Middleweight, man. Go fight Izzy.
Yeah.
Oh, middleweight? No, is that welterweight? Welterweight.
Yeah, well, now I'm like 190 though.
190? Oh shit.
Yeah.
So middleweight, you gotta fight Izzy.
Yeah. As long as I'll just run in and throw a body shot and say I landed a punch. Get knocked out on the way in, and then yeah, moral victory. It's like, yeah, I landed a shot on the champion, and then got knocked out like half a second later, literally.
Oh shit. Okay, so before we cap off that card, let's quickly talk about Mike Perry, because that guy gets a lot of press. He tweeted out, "I used to be good, used to be good." He has that new camp now at MMA Masters. I don't know though. What do you think is going on with Perry? I'll do Hespect to D-Rod, good performance, but what's going on with Perry?
I have no idea, man. He's literally just like a wild card.
Yeah, man. It's kind of sad
Like,
because he
yeah,
came in his resume is pretty good. And
I
then
mean,
he's dropping off now.
yeah, he just I don't know. I don't know if it's yeah, I literally am just like at a loss. He's looks like he's in great shape every time he comes out, right?
Mhm.
But I
And
mean,
he can
he's
throw
had
hands
some
and wrestle.
yeah, I mean he's well rounded. He's physically fit and everything.
Mhm.
He's been training at good camps. Doesn't seem to be any reason why he can't put it together.
Look at this, man. I'm looking
Maybe
at
there's
it.
just some kind of
Allen
mental block.
Joban. Yeah, yeah. And the whole, I mean, all due respect, but did perhaps Latore Gonzalez distract the mind of Mike Perry? His
I don't
girl.
know, man. You never know, right? Yeah, the
Yeah,
one that's been cornering him in the last fight.
yeah. She's 1-1 as a coach.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
She was undefeated for a
Yeah,
while.
that
Everybody
is
was blowing up about it.
a weird situation. Kind of like Kevin Lee. He's really well rounded and everything, but he just can't seem to win the fights he needs to.
Yeah, man. Hopefully that guy turns around. I think he's coming back soon, isn't he? No,
Yeah,
he's
I've
looking
heard.
to come back soon.
Yeah, I've heard seen a few tweets and things like that here and there,
Mhm.
referencing when a comeback might happen. Or
Yeah, man. Hopefully things continue to improve for Perry and D-Rod though. This is a good fight. D-Rod climb up the
yeah,
rankings. Let's move on though.
I'd like to see
To
Mike
oh sorry.
Perry maintain. Oh, I just said I'd like to see Mike Perry, improve things.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't get
Both
cut
for
too young.
himself and for the fact that there's a reason why Dana keeps him on the roster, right? He's a very entertaining figure.
Mm-hmm. Very
Both his fights
entertaining.
and his and his personality.
Okay. Yeah. No, they can't let him go yet. He's too funny.
Yeah, he's too many eyes he brings in. Maybe not for the best reasons, but he does bring them.
All right, so let's move on to that recently passed UFC on ESPN 22's Bobby Knuckles, Kelvin Gastelum. Gastelum replacing Paulo Costa. Hopefully, the secret juice comes back soon.
Yeah, hopefully, I don't know, some kind of wine joke.
Fucking man, that guy's gotta slow down, man. Maybe he's starting to have a problem because of the raw dogging.
Yeah, maybe it broke his mind or
Who knows, man? Still want to see him come
thinking too
back.
hard. Yeah, he's got it. He's a top contender. There's no way he's not gonna come back.
There was actually 3 split decisions on that night. I think you would have definitely got up your score
Yeah, the ratio.
had we done
Oh,
that.
I'm looking. There's 4.
Yeah. Oh, is there 4?
4 splits.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I missed that 4th one, I guess. Did you happen to catch the Luis Pena and Alexander Munoz fight? Violent Bob
No, I
Ross.
didn't.
No? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just had a bit of
Was it?
controversy.
Oh, what kind? Eye poke?
No, it was a split decision, but a lot of people thought Munoz won. I thought so too. Probably just probably a little mad because I did put a little money down on it too. So yeah, but that turned out like that. That's all. Let's move on to Andre Arlovsky though, man. That's our boy.
Oh yeah.
Defeated Chase Sherman.
Yeah.
UD. No controversy.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, always good to see a vet
I
win,
don't
man.
think. Yeah, I don't think title shot is in the cards for him, but I think he could definitely knock a few of these kids down the ladder.
Yeah, that's
Get a
good.
winning
That's
record
entertaining.
for him to retire. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm down.
yeah, there's literally not a single point in my memory where I don't remember Andrei Arlovsky being part of the MMA world.
Hell yeah, he's there since
And I don't think
Jeez,
he's
man.
done one of those pretend retirement, right? He hasn't done that.
No, he's just gone away and
Yeah,
come back. That's all. He's never
yeah,
actually
just a
said, "I'm done."
hiatus, right? Just take a break.
Yeah, man. Whoa, yo, man. Is Diego still going? It's like him and Diego
Yeah,
now.
I think Diego has one more fight on his contract.
Holy shit. Andrei
Damn, the
Arlovsky, man.
longest.
Fighting father time.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Hold on, let me see. When is his first UFC bout? November 17th, 2000.
Oh
Damn.
my god, 21 years of the UFC.
Yeah, that
Jesus
is
Christ.
monstrous.
I think he stepped out
Yeah,
briefly, but then he came back. But holy shit.
yeah,
That's crazy. That is crazy. Word up, Arlovsky.
yeah,
But yeah, I picked against him twice before in our picks, but not this time. I was pretty confident he'd be better than Chase Sherman, and he showed out. Good stuff.
yeah.
Of course, the main event that night. Oh
Oh yeah. Yo, BRB 1 second, right? Like,
yeah, no problem.
quick.
Hey.
Okay, the main event.
Yes. Oh, well,
I'm
a
good to go.
painful main event. Very happy for Bobby, but I love Gastelum too. I was hoping some fresh
Yeah,
blood could go towards the title, but not. It's a love hate thing.
yeah, it's definitely a lose-lose situation
How'd you like Bobby though?
for us. Oh man, he looked good. He didn't overcommit. He mixed in some takedowns to
That's what
secure
I
the
liked.
rounds. He did everything. Yeah,
Good stuff. He's always getting incrementally better. You can see it in every performance.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
a
I think
little sharper.
he learned a lot from the Izzy loss because it was an overextended power shot that he got countered on, right? And you
Yeah,
don't
he
see him doing
was.
that very much. He was swinging for the fences.
Yeah, he was like surprisingly aggressive. I think because maybe he saw the Gastelum fight and he's like, okay, well, if you touch him, you can hurt him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Izzy's hard to
Now it
touch
seems
though.
like he's just going for the touch, right?
Yeah, I
He's just
think
trying
that's
to
what
make
happened
contact.
there.
He's not. Yeah, I think. I mean, seems like Vittori might be scheduled sooner than later, but I think Whitaker has, a much better shot versus Vittori, but I think he can take Adesanya in a rematch.
Yeah, I don't argue that Whitaker is pre-clearing the division. I'm all for that, but I think he deserves a title. I think he should wait, but I don't know. That guy's crazy. He might just take another fight while Vittori, if Vittori gets
Yeah,
scheduled. But whatever. Okay, do your thing.
yeah. I mean, if he
Whitaker.
does schedule another one, who is there? He beat. Let me see. Gastelum, Cannonier, Till, Romero, Souza, Brunson. I mean, the highest name he hasn't fought yet is Brunson. Maybe if Costa is ready soon. I don't know
Yeah.
how long is
Oh
Costa
no,
out.
he's fought Brunson. No, he knocked Brunson out.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like those are the names where Brunson's the highest person he's fought.
Oh, okay.
So aside from he beat Cannonier as well.
Maybe he'll wait for Costa.
I mean,
But
he's beat
Costa's
Till,
being
he beat
called out by.
Gastelum, he beat most of the people in the top 10 right now, and I think I don't think he should reach outside the top 5, right?
Yeah, just for risk purposes. Obviously he can. He's confident he can beat anyone, but I just think he
Yeah,
deserves that. Get the headliner, get the pay-per-view points, right? You deserve to get paid.
yeah,
You've been working
he
hard, man.
absolutely does.
You've been fighting killers, bro. Just go get a
Yeah,
big paycheck.
and destroying them too. I mean,
Yeah, man.
like
That
he's
Jared
got
and
Tavares,
Cannonier fight,
Hall,
man.
Natal, Brunson, Souza, Romero, Till, Cannonier, Gastelum. That's not an easy road.
Oh man, most people would have died very early.
hmm I mean, those first few names, right? That's like lower end ranked competition, right? Like 10, 15,
Mm,
as far as how as high as those fighters have made it, and then you immediately jump up to like the top 5, and it's just like 10 fights in a row.
fuck yeah, good shit, man. Good shit. But let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go on
Kelvin though. I
forward,
wonder
yo.
what he's.
Oh, Kelvin.
Oh,
What?
okay, yeah. I
No,
was
no,
just
no.
gonna
Go
say,
ahead,
what do you think Kelvin should do?
Kelvin. I know. I'm sad for him, man. I mean, who was he? He was kind of just training and waiting for the fight, and it was good that he scored the fight with Whitaker. Obviously, unfortunate it didn't go his way. Yeah, I don't know, man. Costa's still there, but Brunson's calling him out. I know. Is Weidman fighting soon? He said he's still
He's fighting
trying to get
tomorrow.
at. Yeah, apparently. Oh yeah, there you go. He said he's trying to get at Izzy because he knows he's a stylistic bad matchup. He's going with the same line that he did with Anderson Silva. So,
Oh yeah.
and
Well,
it could be true.
I don't see
Could be
that one
true.
happening.
Yeah, he has to get
I don't
past
know.
this opponent, and then he
Yeah,
says maybe one more exciting win, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard.
yeah. I mean, realistically, he beats Hall and then goes up to 9th. I don't know. I don't see any top 5 that would risk 5 spots on the board to reach down.
Yeah, all those guys are trying to punch up right now. All of them. I don't
Yeah,
see. I don't
that's
even see
exactly.
Kelvin trying to take the rematch because he already finished him before.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Weidman Till.
Ooh.
I mean, this is all assuming that Weidman beats Hall, right?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, Holland until that would be nice.
Yeah. Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, I'm down. I'm
Nice. Yeah,
rooting
we'll
for
have to see.
Hall.
Well, we'll have to revisit that on the next pod. That would be good. That would be good. All right. But yes, moving on. Here we are again for the second time in Hespect MMA history. Another delicious triple title fight since UFC 259 in March. And this is
Nice.
now UFC 261. Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman, facing off against Jorge Gamebred Masvidal, aka Street Judas. Sorry, I know he can kill me, but that's the side of the fence I sit on.
Yeah.
And for what it's worth, if I knew Jorge during his struggle, I would have bought him a burger. All right, so if Jorge ever hears this, I would
Yeah.
have bought you a burger, man, because that's the type of person I am.
Yeah. I would have
Oh
tried not
God,
to make eye contact.
he's gonna throw a flying knee at me one day.
Yeah, you turning a corner one day and then pow, you just wake up and then see footage of yourself on Instagram like 6 days later.
Holy shit! All right, but before we get back into that bout, let's look at the card. Yeah, let's look at the card. Let's see some names here. I see. Oh, our boy Alex Oliveira, the Cowboys, coming back against one
Oh
Randy
yeah.
Brown. Hopefully that goes good. Nice. Randy Brown, Jamaican American. Former
Yeah.
champ outside of the UFC. Oh, he's coming off a loss to Vincente Luque. So, got a win over Brian Barberena
Okay.
though. So
Warley Alves as well, Mickey Gall.
nice,
Those are
nice.
good names. Yeah,
So he's definitely above those guys, but he's below the Vicente Luque, which is a good level to be at.
Yeah, yeah. Randy Brown 170. No, not on the board yet, but he's got to be inching his way there.
Yeah,
I think maybe another fight or two, he could see his name on the board. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a banger. And Anthony Smith on the opener of the main card, going against Jimmy Crute. Do you know anything about Jimmy?
Jimmy Crute? Yeah, I recognize the name. He's got a more I don't know how you say it. Like
it's another
very
Aussie.
Powerful. Yeah.
Oh, so he's with those, probably with Volkanovski and them. Maybe it's for that category there.
He's got like a really solid looking build.
Like check out his wiki, man.
What on his back. Yeah, if you feel like a tree.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, he seems like a very solid dude, right? He's got a very powerful swing. Like, when he punches, throws combos, it's usually power combos.
Oh shit, I believe you because I see his nickname. It says the Brute.
Brute. Yeah, that fits.
Jimmy the Brute Crute.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah, I'm down.
I look forward to seeing those two guys go at it.
It's crazy how quickly the momentum around Anthony Smith died off.
Yeah, man. I don't know if it was the break-in or Jones that changed him, but something changed around that time.
Yeah.
Now, maybe it's not Jones, because after that, he finished Gustafsson, right? And then I think the break-in happened. And then he fought Glover. And then, yeah. He did bounce back recently with that sub over Devin Clark.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually picked against him, man. And I regret it. Sorry, Anthony Smith.
Oh, damn.
Don't sub me, too.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta wonder how the world would have played out if he had decided not to continue and took the belt from Jones.
Yeah, man.
I mean, obviously, you see what happened with exactly, right? You see what happened with Sterling and how everyone's handling the backlash. I mean, like, it was, as far as I've seen, it was nothing but praise for the warrior spirit and Smith not wanting to steal the belt.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
and Matt Hespect,
would it have been worth it? Yeah, absolutely. I was damn impressed by him. But I mean, like, was it the right decision?
In terms of honor, yes. In terms of finances, no. Because the belt gets you a lot of opportunities,
He would have immediately got another rematch with Jones, because that would have been Jones' official first loss ever?
Yeah. And it would be
technically
DQ.
He's got one loss on his record, right?
Yeah, Matt Hamill, man. TKO'd him with the
which reminds me
to the elbows. No, joking.
That's hilarious.
Yo, did you ever
I saw this. Oh, what?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I saw this this meme where it had like like a bunch of slides to it.
Yeah.
And the first one was who's the greatest MMA fighter of all time? And it started putting people with like different records as you're sliding through the pictures and everything. Yeah. And eventually gets to John Jones, right? And they're like, GSP? No, he loses. Mighty Mouse? No, he loses. And they're like, this guy, that guy. And they get to Jones and they're like, 9 title defenses, most difficult division of all time. The only guy to ever beat him, Matt Hamill. And then the last post was, no matter who you think is the world's greatest fighter, all roads lead back to Matt Hamill.
I think I remember that shit, yeah. They were trying to do some MMA math, right?
Yeah, it was absolutely hilarious.
Holy fuck. I love that shit when people figure out those complex jokes using MMA math.
Yeah.
Good shit. But did you ever see that time where even Dana was discussing like we should talk to the commission and get that DQ overturned because Jones was dominating that fight. That fight was a win. That wasn't a DQ. And they were like blaming Steve Mazzagatti because he's the one that stopped it. And then Hamill, he tweeted out after he saw all of that in the press, he tweeted to Jones, we can have a rematch if you want to try and take this one back.
That's absolutely hilarious.
Fucking Hamill.
Oh man, nothing nothing is better than those ruthless burns. Like
Yeah, man.
the feud between Dominic Cruz and Keith Peterson, and
Yeah.
how Peterson keeps winning every time. It's just hilarious.
Holy shit, man. Hamill, the hammer, man. That was a good one. He just clapped
Yeah,
back so hard.
yeah,
Shit,
yeah.
shit.
The subtlety in that one was just ruthless.
So awesome. The balls, right? The balls. The balls
Yeah,
on this man.
yeah. I don't know how this guy walks around like a normal human being with his balls weighing that much.
Holy shit. All right. So that next match we were talking about, Uriah Hall, Chris Weidman. Shit, how do you see this one playing out, man? Do you think Weidman still has it? Is it Hall's prime time, man? Is he gonna get him this time? I don't know.
I
It's hard
think
to call.
I think Hall is gonna be able to do it. I think
Think he's got the time.
lately, as far as Weidman goes, yeah, he's been standing a lot, right? A lot of people, we've talked about it before. Wrestlers, submission specialists, they get there, realize their hands can do some things, and then they just keep throwing them, right?
Yeah.
I think Uriah Hall is, unless he comes in there with like a really wrestling heavy strategy and just try to lay him on his back for 15 minutes. I think Hall is just a better striker, and lately he's been looking better than ever.
Yeah, his counter striking is like
Right, he got
pretty
that
on
fight
point.
versus Silva. Yeah, Antonio
Mhm.
Carlos Jr. isn't exactly a striker, but I mean it's a good example of how he can stay standing versus someone who specializes on the ground.
Yeah. The only thing is, a lot of people say he's like gun shy. He really needs to put himself out there a lot more, But he's
Hall?
that type of person who, yeah, he's that type of person who seems to just want to find that perfect shot. So
Yeah, he's gonna Tyron Woodley himself.
yeah. So hopefully, I don't know. Maybe Chris will still have the pressure. We'll have to see. If you had a
Yeah,
prediction, who would you say? Uriah Hall?
I think Uriah Hall will knock out second. TKO.
Yeah,
TKO punches second.
I actually agree with you. And just to make
Yeah.
things spicy, I'll just go with Weidman by sub, I guess.
Oh, in the second.
Yeah, we'll say the second. Maybe the first. We'll
you
see.
know, you know, all those spices might be the reason why your ratio is going down.
That's what it's been lately, man. Hasn't been working out this year. Hasn't been working out.
No.
But we'll get back. It's okay. It's still the first quarter.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck. So yeah. Moving on from there, and into these triple title fights, yo. Valentina finally coming back. I always say finally, even though she is active. It's just
Yeah.
she's such an awesome
You
fighter.
wanna see her fight so often, right?
Yeah. When she comes out, it's like
Most
finally.
entertaining ones.
Yeah, and her opponent, man, I think
Yeah, I mean,
I think this is the last legit threat in the division. No offense to the other ladies. I don't know. What do you
well,
think?
they have to do the rematch.
Oh,
I mean,
for
you when? Not if.
for who? For who though?
Andrade, I seriously think she's gonna win.
Oh shit! You think she's gonna catch her?
Yeah, I mean the body shots. The decision versus. Oh yeah, the body shots against Chukagian, and just how much more renewed she said she feels. Right, the move up. People always have major success when they move up and find their footing.
I like it, man. I like it.
I remember
Yo, man.
once time she said she feels like it's unfair how much strength and power she has at 125.
Yeah, and her like the way she carries herself, like even I don't know if you watched the media day or the press conference. Like she's calm, she's cool, she's smiling.
Yeah,
Like she's good. She's
yeah,
good.
she's
It's
been
scary.
there and done that, right? She's one of the most veteran female fighters in the UFC.
Yeah. And I think isn't she on track to be the second double division champion if she wins? Right?
When?
To
And
Nunes?
yeah.
Uh, You're trying to put it out there, right? You're trying to put it into the universe.
Yeah, I called it.
Yo, man. Her and John Lineker remind me of those freaking the tanks that you jump into on Metal Slug, those arcade games.
No,
You
yeah.
remember those ones? Those little
Yeah.
tanks, man. That's what they are, man. These crazy, thick Brazilians,
Yeah.
man, with those power
John
hands.
Lineker, did you He just recently won by knockout. Did you see the
Oh,
replay?
right. Yeah, I seen it, man. Just
Yeah,
straight
that
right.
second shot when he's on the ground, I could literally, like, I heard the sound effect of like cinder blocks shattering when he hit him with the second one.
Fuck
In my
yeah,
head.
man.
That's what happened.
Dude, man. Those people hit hard. Word up to the
Yeah.
Brazilians with the hands.
Yeah. I mean,
But yeah.
I think it's just gonna be a wrestling affair because she's been talking about how, if you manage to get Valentina down, aside from getting back up, there's not much she really does, right?
That's true.
So if you can
That's
just
true.
keep her on the ground, you can basically just impose your will. I think it's going to be, a lot of mixture of standing and grappling, and then try and keep it on the ground for Andrade.
Oh.
And if she can manage to do that. I mean, she can get a decision.
Yeah, sounds like
Maybe a
good
ground
game
and
plan.
pound.
Yeah, even Jennifer Maya, she was able to keep Valentina up against the fence a lot, which was pretty impressive.
Yeah,
right?
that's one of the fights that Jessica referenced.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she's a lot more stronger than Jennifer Maya.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. I'm gonna go with Valentina by decision though, just because it's Valentina. It's hard to pick against her. But if you're putting money down, people, you might want to just put a little bit on Andrade because those numbers, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the co-main. Goddamn, this is like the cream of the crop type of fights right here, man. Zhang Weili,
Yeah.
Rose Namajunas. Can't get any better than this.
No. As
How do you
far
see
as
this one playing out, though? Yeah.
I think Rose gets it done. I think it's going to be a decision. Yeah, I think. I mean, I think when Zhang fought Joanna, I think a big part of the decision might have been the hematoma on Joanna's head. It may have been seen as significant damage because I mean, it was.
Yeah.
I think it may. I mean, I don't think she lost or anything, but I think it could have very easily gone either way.
Yeah, I agree,
Right?
man. Joanna was really coming
Yeah.
strong in those last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Like, and she
Yeah, that's what I
found
mean.
her distance. It seemed like.
Yeah, and distance is one of the things Rose does best on the feet, right? And she's taller,
Yeah.
longer. She's got really, really snappy punches that hit with a lot of impact. I think those traits will be the deciding factor, and it'll just come down to Rose being to put out more punishment.
Yeah, her length, and her relative skill in the division, like it's several levels above. Like, she may have gotten taken out by Andrade, but she was dominating that fight before she got slammed on her neck. That first one, and then the second one, like she didn't do
Was
it as good as she
a good
did in the
example,
first
right?
one. Yeah. In their second fight, she didn't do as good as the first one, but she still got a pretty clear cut decision. So, yeah, I like that take. I don't know if I feel like we should just keep going head to head, even though I agree with you.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I mean, you keep knocking things up another notch, bamming it this way and that way.
Yeah, that's all good though. It's for the excitement. Yeah, I think Rose will get it done too, but I'm gonna say, yeah, let's say Wang,
Wang,
Zhang,
yeah,
Wang Weili.
Wang Zayli.
Let's say I'm gonna say
Knows Ramajunas.
Rose Namajunas. I think I'll give Zhang Weili the decision, even though the heart says Rose, the heart and the mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we'll see. We'll
Spicy.
see. Now, here's one. I think we're just gonna be on the same side. The main event.
Yeah.
We already talked about it. What does Ulster say?
Yeah. I think it's going to go very similar to the first fight. Only the second round will be a little more competitive.
Yeah. Jorge, he's been talking, and I think it's relevant. The time that he got to prepare. Some people say he was already preparing. He's never confirmed or denied that. So I don't know. But anyways, another payday for Usman and Masvidal.
Yeah. Masvidal is starting his own bare knuckle MMA promotion. Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah, I heard Game Bred beat bare knuckle or whatever.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, I mean,
That's pretty cool. You know, as much
yeah,
as
I mean, I don't.
his moves recently is like controversial. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't think it'll ever grow to be like some major promotion, but I mean, he could probably hold a few cards every year, make some money, let people, break out into the combat sports scene in a new way.
Yeah, I think he'll do good. He'll do good. He's got the mezcal,
Yeah,
right? His liquor, kind of following the
yeah,
Conor McGregor blueprint.
yeah. As long as he's not beating up old men and whatever.
Yeah. Oh man, did you hear about Conor?
He bought the bar,
He bought the bar and
right? Yeah,
he banned the guy he punched. He banned the guy he
that's
punched.
ridiculous. Oh, I didn't hear that second part.
He did. He tweeted it out. He's like, "And your boy is banned." When on the article, like Conor McGregor has bought
Wow,
the bar that he punched the old man in, and he's like, "Yeah, and your boy is banned." Like, oh my fucking god,
that
that's
is
so
the most
petty.
petty. That's the most petty, douchey thing I've ever heard
I
someone
don't even
doing.
know if
Like,
he's joking,
first of
but
all, you
holy
get
shit.
hammered, and you get hammered. Yeah, if it's real, it obviously is. But I mean, if it's not, it's a pretty hilarious joke. I gotta see a follow up. Someone update
Yeah,
this.
for sure, for sure.
I mean, like,
Anyway,
if he's actually gonna buy the place, ban the guy because he got drunk and punched him, that's a douche move.
holy shit! When I read that, I was like, "No way!" Oh shit!
Yeah,
Petty
it's got to
level
be a joke, man.
100.
It has to be.
It has to be.
Well, when did he
Fucking
tweet this?
Conor.
Was it April 1st?
Huh?
Was it April 1st when he tweeted this? I mean, like,
No, no. Holy shit! Fucking Connor. And did you see that clip of Usman practicing his footstops? That shit is fucking hilarious, man. Have you seen it?
oh man, no,
I'll
no.
tag in that too. I'll find those two clips later if I remember. It's funny. He does a
Hold on, I'm
spinning
gonna
foot stop,
YouTube
yo.
Usman foot stomp meme. That was the
You
first
might
search
you might
result.
see it, yo. It's so funny, and he's ground
Okay.
all like too. He's like as he stomps the ground. Holy
Oh
fuck.
yeah, he's like striking, and he keeps like.
He does a spinning foot stomp, yo.
I swear to God, if we see him do a spinning foot stomp in the fight, oh my God, I saw it. That is phenomenal. I swear to God,
Holy
if he
shit.
tries to spinning foot stomp Masvidal, I'm gonna like lose my shit laughing.
You're gonna be the definite second welterweight goat just because of that.
He moves up a few pound for pound spots because of that.
Hmm. Holy fuck! But yeah, in terms of prediction, I'm gonna go Usman decision. You think
Yeah,
Usman's gonna finish Jorge?
no,
He said he wants to.
I don't think he. I mean, I think Masvidal's biggest chance of winning is Usman deciding he wants to strike with him.
Yeah, those early
I think that's
rounds.
the big decider. It's literally just how much pride does Usman have versus how much does he want to retain his title.
Yeah,
Because I mean, you go in there with a plan. I'm going to strike with him for a little bit or whatever. I mean, if you want to strike with him, the obvious choice is to wear him down with your wrestling, right? Take that gas out of him and then do work for the last 2 rounds.
yeah, for sure,
And
for
that's
sure.
if you want to strike with him. But I mean, if you're going to actually stand with Masvidal for the first 2 rounds, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, it wasn't a good idea the first time. Jorge hit him with a lot of good
Yeah.
ones. Usman's chin held up.
Yeah,
But,
he was bleeding pretty good too. But
mhm.
that's what I mean. I mean, you never know if they're just trying to psych out their opponent, thinking Masvidal is going to be able to stand for a while, or right? Maybe he's saying this and then he comes in and wrestles him for 3 rounds and then beats him up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I was like, maybe Usman, because in the first fight, I don't know if he actually even committed to all the takedowns that he wanted. I think he kind of just mixed it up, and that was his game plan. What if he's
Yeah,
just
because you
what if he's just
gotta.
gonna fucking
The threat
blanket this
is
guy?
the threat of the takedown. When you get that close to landing it, or you do land it, as the rounds go on, the threat becomes more valuable than the actual takedown. And I think that's one of the big things we were talking about the other day about Gastelum. He needs to mix in more grappling and takedowns, not to do work on the ground necessarily, but to introduce a threat, right?
Yeah,
because when you get people level changing and things like that, that opens up more shots for those stockier guys with less reach, and that's what he's missing, right?
yeah. And that's what Whitaker did to him.
Yeah, that's exactly the thing, right? It's effective.
Mm.
I think that's
I'm
what
thinking.
Kamaru might do.
Yeah, I'm thinking he might just do him like he did Woodley. I think he's just gonna grapple him out, dominate him, maybe ground and pound.
Yeah,
We'll have to see. Jorge is really
land
slippery.
land the last shot in grappling exchanges, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think he's gonna go for heavy grappling as well. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I think as far as Masvidal goes, I think he's gonna, come out like he did versus Ben Askren. Just maybe not a flying knee KO in 5 seconds, but I think he knows the stylistic differences between them, and his first 2-3 rounds with a full camp are going to be devastating, and he's got to keep the fight on the feet, even if it means like 100% output for a little bit.
Yeah, man. And he can go. He can go all 5.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? Full camp, he's probably getting back into shape because he knows his next fight, even before it was scheduled, is going to be a big one.
Yeah,
So I mean, I imagine he's going to be walking in. Yeah, he's probably walking in as close to 100%. So, I don't think it's like 90% chance Usman's going to win, but I think the big decision is, does Usman want to stand with him?
Yeah.
Right? It generally comes down to that.
I don't think he will, man. He's too smart. And
yeah, I think he's part of that new generation that understands the public side of it and what you're actually preparing for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're on the GSP shit. GSP inspired that, Fight to win.
Exactly.
Why not?
Yeah, the goal is to win, right? That's if you want to knock people out all day, you can absolutely do that, but you're gonna get knocked out.
Yeah. Very simple. It's very simple.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that is funny though. I was saying because you're saying Jorge Masvidal with the full camp. We'll have to see the difference. And I saw this funny comment saying, if Masvidal wins, we have to add full camp Masvidal to the list of mythical fighters.
yeah, that's absolutely a must-have because I mean, if he does win and get the title, that's like a huge turnaround.
Yeah, that's a Bisping-like story right there. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Good shit, yeah. Ugh, I'm excited, yeah. Let's get this done tomorrow.
Yeah. I still don't care much for the
yeah.
For the fight.
I just want to see violence.
I mean, I mean the math is there, and I'll do the math, and it's all good. But I mean, yeah, the co-main and the co-main, those are the ones I'm here for. I really want to see. I mostly want to see Jessica Andrade become the second double title.
You seem very sure of it, man. I like it.
Spicy. I'm very confident. Yeah, I'm hoping. We'll see. Confident. Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good shit. Yeah, nice to be back with you, Throb, and thank you to any listeners. Good luck to all the fighters on the card this weekend. Let's close this one out. Yeah, we'll be back to discuss this and more before the next UFC pay-per-view airs. So that's on May 15th, UFC 262. Ooh, Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler. That's gonna be a good one, bro.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and he's gonna do him Bronx style.
Oh shit, yeah. You people wait, man. Throb Lowe is all about the Oliveira, and I was scared of Oliveira when he fought Tony, and now I'm on the Oliveira train.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, so good shit. In between that, Reyes Perchaka, right? I don't know if I'm saying that guy's name right. That's on May 1st, and then Sanhagen Dillashaw on May 8th. So don't miss those people.
Ooh, Dillashaw's coming back. Yeah.
Fucking snake.
Yeah, I was thinking of a joke, but you beat me to one.
Good shit, man. Well, glad we finally got all this together, yeah. Yeah. We'll put it together. We'll put it up for the few people, and we'll see you on the before the next pay-per-view. Until then, much respect to all of you. And thanks again. We out.
Peace.
Hey, thank you so much for listening in on today's episode of the Hespect MMA podcast. If you'd like to connect with me and discuss your own responses over anything MMA related, come follow my Instagram or Twitter at Hespect MMA Pod. And for those of you listening in via YouTube, remember to hit that like and subscribe button to show some continued love and support. Appreciation to you, and tune on in the next episode. Much Hespect.